For the Nintendo Ninjas watching this video, no, I do not know anything about this project. I literally heard about it around an hour before making this video. I don't know anyone involved, how long this has been being worked on, or any of the technical details behind this project as a whole. I simply wanted to cover how incredible this project is, porting a DS Pokemon game to a native PC build. As I just stated, I only just found out about this port today, and this build just happened to appear online within the last 48 hours, based on the timestamp of the files. There's no website for this, and seemingly no trace of who is even developing this project. Of course, I will not be providing any download links to this project either. With all that said, let's take a look at this PC build of Pokémon Platinum. Right off the bat, this seems to be running at a much higher frame rate than the DS version. Upon getting through the intro sequence, Giratina immediately looks a little bit off. Going through the intro stuff with Rowan, although everything is definitely running faster, there's still some oddities, such as the trainer animation running much faster than probably intended. It's worth noting that this build is supposed to be running at about 60 FPS. However, on my PC, it was commonly running well over 100 FPS. The TV has also seen better days, probably another result of the game running so fast. Walking around in your house, you get a better feel for just how smooth the game runs. The game has also been scaled very well in terms of resolution. All the models outside just look really crisp and clean. And we don't have any artifacting that usually happens when upscaling DS games in emulators. Take a look at this game in Melon DS for comparison. Now, some assets aren't fully the same as they usually are. For instance, the mailboxes are a lot darker than usual for some odd reason. I've also seen some people in general just have much darker daytime assets than should be, but your mileage may vary. The mailboxes so far are the only things standing out to me. Progressing through, we get this really odd green rectangle during the briefcase cutscene, and then we get into battle. Battle assets as a whole look pretty rough, especially when using moves. I'm not sure if this is due to upscaling, the game being sped up, or something else, but they are not nearly as nice looking as everything else in the game. After winning the battle, this cutscene also plays a little odd, with you walking onto your mom. These are minor things overall, however. The game still runs really well using the running shoes as well. I know I've said it before, but the smoothness is just incredible, and something I didn't think we'd see outside of speed-up patches in Platinum for a long time. And even now, speed-up patches are still very rough sometimes when you try and use them. Interestingly, while most audio plays at the same rate as the vanilla game, the red HP bar sound plays at a much faster rate. Take a listen. Jubilife also runs very smooth, even with so many models and NPCs on screen. The frame rate in general does dip down sometimes below 100 FPS for the first time for split seconds, but even so, the game runs very nicely with so much happening. While I'm not committing to a full playthrough of this, partially because Platinum would take me probably around 5 hours at best to beat, even with the speed increase of this port, what I've seen so far is very promising. There are still minor issues, such as some textures being a lot darker for the time of day, and audio glitches in certain spots that I decided not to highlight so that your ears would be saved. But this is still not complete from what I've heard. I'll definitely be trying to follow this project, and will possibly revisit this if something big happens with it down the road. And on that note, that's going to wrap up the video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see y'all next time with another video.